Deep within a remote area, far from the main roads and hidden among the undergrowth that has gradually reclaimed the land over the years, lies a place that many consider cursed. It is an old abandoned structure whose history is shrouded in rumors, legends, and accounts that are difficult to verify, but which have contributed to creating an unsettling reputation around the site. The building, which decades ago may have served some important purpose, now presents a desolate appearance. The walls are covered with cracks, moisture has blackened many of the surfaces, and part of the roof has collapsed, allowing rain, wind, and vegetation to enter. The windows remain broken, and the wooden frames, rotten with age, barely hold together. Each passing year seems to accelerate the deterioration of the structure, which is immersed in a constant process of decay and abandonment. What makes this place especially famous is not only its ruined condition, but also the stories related to alleged esoteric practices that take place there. Numerous visitors claim to have found remains of burned-out candles, symbols painted on the ground, circles formed with stones, and other elements commonly associated with occult rituals. Although it is difficult to determine who carries out these activities, or for what purpose, the recurring presence of these objects has fueled all kinds of speculation. The nights of the full moon are the ones that attract the most attention from the local residents. According to some neighbors, it is on those dates that strange lights can be seen among the trees, shadows moving inside the structure, and vehicles arriving in the early hours of the morning with great discretion. Some claim to have heard distant chants carried by the wind, while others describe sounds that are difficult to identify coming from within the ruins. In addition to the full moons, certain dates traditionally associated with folklore, superstitions, or esoteric celebrations attract curious visitors and practitioners of different beliefs. This has contributed to reinforcing the image of the place as a meeting point for activities related to mystery and the unknown. However, beyond the stories and personal interpretations, there is conclusive evidence confirming supernatural phenomena and pagan celebrations. The atmosphere of the place is particularly unsettling due to the combination of several factors. The isolation, the almost absolute silence, the deterioration of the structure, and the abundant vegetation create an atmosphere that can be overwhelming. During the night, the shadows cast by the moon transform the trees and the ruins into ambiguous figures capable of stirring the imagination of even the most skeptical people. Over the years, abandonment has left its mark in an increasingly evident way. What were once recognizable rooms are now spaces covered with debris. Some walls threaten to collapse at any moment, and nature continues to advance slowly into every corner. Vines, bushes, and roots pass through cracks and windows, as if the surroundings were gradually absorbing the remains of the structure. For many, the place represents a symbol of decay and oblivion. For others, it is a perfect setting for nurturing legends of ghosts, witchcraft, and nocturnal rituals. Whatever the truth may be, the site continues to attract urban explorers, enthusiasts of paranormal stories, and people fascinated by the occult. Among ruins, shadows, and rumors, the structure remains standing, resisting the passage of time while its reputation as a haunted place continues to grow year after year. Until next time.